Hello guys, welcome to Core Academy. Guys, in this video, we'll be talking about a very frequently asked question, and that is what happened to an employee's unvested amount in a 401k money. Now, what does unvested amount means? For that, we need to look up what vested amount means. So, suppose that you over the year of 1 year, you were with an employer for 1 year. You did your job for 1 year, and at the end of 1 year, you contributed $5,000 to your 401k pension plan, and the employer made a matching contribution of $5,000 also. Now, but the employer had this clause that the money which he contributed, that is $5,000, it will be vested. That is, that money will belong to you, being an employee, after you have served the organization for, let's suppose, 4 years. So it means that even though the employer has contributed $5,000 in your 40k account, but that does not belong to you. You're not its owner until you have served the employee for 4 years. So what happens to that $5,000 that is unvested money if you quit before 4 years? That is when the money was not vested. So let's talk about it. So there are two scenarios actually. First is when you quit or the employer lays you off. For example, if you quit the job after 1 year, then when actually the 401k contributions from the employer were not vested, then in that case you lose all that $5,000. Okay, since you were unvested and you quit the job or you were laid off. And what the employer will do with that remaining $5,000, which originally he had contributed for you, well, he will use it to finance his contributions for some other employee. Okay, so in that case you lose the money because you were unvested, but some other employee will get that $5,000 because employer has to make contributions for every employee. Now the second scenario is when the employer ends its 401k plan. Now in that case it's the employer's fault. Okay, it's not your fault that you are being laid off for some reason or you quit the job. So in that case, let's suppose, for example, that the employer stopped his business or he wasn't able to finance his 401k plan for some reason. So it's employer's fault. And in that case, even if you quit the job after 1 year, I mean, the vesting period was 4 years, but you quit the job, the employer, ended his 401k plan after 1 year, you tend to get all the $5,000 which actually employer contributed towards your 401k plan. Because even if you were unvested, you were planning on serving the organization for 4 years and get all that $5,000 which the employer had contributed. It was not your fault. It was employer's fault that he ended the fund. So in that case, remember, you are liable to get your unvested 401k plan money too. Okay, this is very important, and you got to know your rights. I mean, you can claim that unvested 401k pension plan which the employer contributed in your fund. I hope this video helped you a lot. Do subscribe to watch other videos on these pension funds, and I'll be making more and more of these. Thank you.